after the interview, no, in Kofobibria trauma journey after a Serwaa Bronii'S interview, no. Now, Meso and I say Loud Silence TV. Myself, I did the interview, no. I want to also share my view. In fact, Obia was sharing the view on the Serwaa Bronii'S interview, no, or the right to share their view. In fact, I don't go. Me ni Obia any problem, but some of the statements now nipeni be making, you know. I think say we need to correct it. Send a Ghana for the reason why this interview and the reason why Serwaa Bronii'S decided to speak the time she spoke. There are some reasons to be I was say a money panatias. Send a Jimmy phobia mugu social media. No, they don't misinform the people. Now, the questioner after the interview, you who send phobia be bringing say. I don't know Serwaa Bronii'S interview way. This is Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo's last term in office. Dear Nebeye, Akufo-Addo, Oria Onko Bium. Into Serwaa Bronii'S interview no for what? And I almost say, I don't know Serwaa Bronii'S interview no before election 2020. These are some of the questions that when you go out there, especially social media, YouTube, Jimmy Fobi Guswa, they are posing these questions. I don't know why interview no before election 2020. Question is to be said, Serwaa Bronii'S want money, internet and the all your interview way. These are some of the legitimate questions, sir. Some of Ghana for especially Emma Eka. Me say these are some of the questions that Ghana for Mabi or Mote Ghana and ya bruchri Eka. Serwaa Bronii'S pesika, neni brisika, entina all your interview in there. Serwaa Bronii'S add one year interview before election 2020. Na Ghana for 120 Akufo-Addo. Serwaa Bronii'S Akufo-Addo last time in here, inti other na all your way, and I say, they have to sympathize with Rebecca Akufo-Addo and Serwaa Bronii'S and Nipa Bonini. Adentina Serwaa Bronii'S and Akufo-Addo eko chempena. And these are some of the things that ewa bontinho. And all this, Ninyo Bebusa say Adentina ho say oba ejina ho. Asama Serwaa Bronii'S kan nyina no. That is the part. These ones are almost concentration also. Now, my breaking be down and sana. Ya started and I say my section semuye. Why not initiate and I say initiate that relationship between Akufo-Addo and Serwaa Bronii'S? In the first place, why not approaching when I say I want you, I want to date you? Who initiated this relationship? Now, some of the questions we need to ask is say, why are we not looking at the crime now the president used the national security to commit? And then a Ghana for maybe kase and I say say why not initiate the first this relation when I started when I igniting because Akufo-Addo na kopɛ Serwaa Bronii'S. So in the first place, no, Akufo-Addo should take responsibility for all this issue happening. Now, Adena omwa Serwaa Bronii'S babebo omudin nyina no. Why said none of them to date has come out to say, let me protect my integrity. I know nothing about this. Adena mumucha say, Sesia no mose Serwaa Bronii'S nye ni papa. The way ne sikanti no papa. Adentina obia Serwaa Bronii'S boni din ewo interview ni mubiano. None of these people have been able to come out to clear their name. Mumusa mhosa a question no. Ena Adentina yembusa say inti sansebo esi wotiwa adodankwa CID boss office adentina yam presse ema police CID no emfa docket ne mba abontene. I expect you people asking these questions now. Bubusa first, no. Say, Akufo-Addo, Serwaa Bronii'S, Okoji Obi Kunu, Serwaa Bronii'S, we are sympathizing with Rebecca Akufo-Addo, Serwaa Bronii'S, Sikanti no ye, Serwaa Bronii'S, I don't want to say interview before election. Me say I don't know Bubusa question say, Nipa Serwaa Bronii'S, ebo omudi womina. Have you heard anybody speak, release a statement to protect themselves? Say they don't know anything about what Serwaa Bronii'S is saying. And then Mumbusa say, and then Serwaa Bronii'S from the day of your interview be seen there. And then Mumbusa say, when a starting relationship, no, Serwaa Bronii'S no nam baby, and will be seen pay. And then Mumbusa say, when they started this relationship, who started this? Now the reason why Emabi decided say, no matter what, Omevama Serwaa Bronii'S or Evelyn look bad, no, they are basing everything on morals, but they don't want to base the other side on legality. Now, Serwaa Bronii'S issue here that way. Here woman say there's a moral aspect of it and there's a legal aspect of it. Now we Ghana for we should concentrate more on the legal aspect, because the moral aspect, nobody can hold anybody's morality or whatever at fault or whatever. You cannot hold anybody the way they act, the way they think. You cannot hold them responsible. But we can insist that the laws that govern, or the laws that bind this nation, or the laws we are using to govern, no, and I say those laws there, if somebody goes contrary to the laws, we need to make sure Embrano applies. Why are we not looking at that side, but we are all looking at the moral part of it? Now you see, I wear a ring now, as there's a reason for that. Now ring now warrior, that ring is not to caution anybody. This ring you wear is to caution you, because you have a contract with your wife. The person out there, the ring it is not to caution that person. The ring it is to caution you, is to remind you of your covenant, of that a bona was showing this ring, that it's its job. Now don't for Serwaa Bronii'S no she ring we. He had a ring on. And that ring, every day, it was pricking his conscience. It said, the moment you have married somebody, this ring always reminds you have a contract with your wife. This ring is not to threaten the person or to caution the person. And ring, so that the ring will always caution you, for you to know, say, every step you take, the consequences, the consequences that will come with it. So all the consequences now you in them. Akufo-Addo knew. He had his ring on. The ring was letting him understand you are married. But he went ahead, and of course, Serwaa Bronii'S. Now, we have not asked for one thing, about one thing. How would you know, say, Akufo-Addo said Serwaa Bronii'S that day in one penny, and Akufo-Addo persisted, or dinechi, and finally, Serwaa Bronii'S admitted. How would you know? Inti emana masorena must say, Serwaa Bronii'S jantreni, Serwaa Bronii'S na kope Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo initiated this disaster. Akufo-Addo knew he was married. Akufo-Addo knew Rebecca was there. Akufo-Addo knew his position. Remember, that time Akufo-Addo ekope Serwaa Bronii'S, he was the flag bearer of the NPP. So you need to understand, say, he was already out there. He knew, say, his credibility was at stake. He had a ring on, but he still insisted he wanted to date Serwaa Bronii'S. What I'm talking about is the moral aspect of this whole thing. Now, Serwaa Bronii'S started dating Akufo-Addo, and I'm boy. If you're a woman, and today you are saying, say, Serwaa Bronii'S aye boni awaya, and say she dated somebody's husband, but somebody's husband proposed to Serwaa Bronii'S. Morally, so we a Christoni, na say wo sum anasi bi atete wo no, entity bia ema wo sa kwan so be sana, enye automatic e wo obi so say what dia wo say we a Christoni, wo obi kunu no so pa ompene. Obi dia say menya Christoni, me I don't care if you persist. E bia me pene so. So I am moral. Now, at the end of the day, Serwaa Bronii'S ni Akufo-Addo to them. Na se Akufo-Addo ebo Serwaa Bronii'S, even though relationship no illegal, enimrem krata bi ambo ho ban no, Serwaa Bronii'S can still go to police station and report Akufo-Addo, and Akufo-Addo will be arrested. You know why? Because that act no, emrane wo krum no, the act is against it. Even though the relationship is illegal, and come to my say, oh, I'm a girlfriend, keke, oh, I'm a yere, but emrane say, the moment you are in a relationship with somebody, you don't have to hit the person. So when in a relationship cry, you cannot hit. That is the legal part of it. Now, more Serwaa Bronii'S be interview and there, or pesika, or pe compensation, or pe the question is, Serwaa Bronii'S be in the first interview, no, catch them on what she had gone through. The problems she had gone through, the psychological, physical, emotional problems, trauma of him. In her second interview with me, no, I'll catch them and I'll catch them and say she has gone through hell. Now, where you ba? Me mana mugu UK now, mo kan kwasi asem. I want to ask you a simple question. Where you ba now ne beamati? Na beama ne debia obo, debia otata obo. Na osomo ma mema 4 etifie hobi omo nyina bro 18 years. Na we police station. Na we report case no. Na police one say bema ben na bo wa we say bema ba ku bu me fie one na bo me. Listen, There are 5 men in your house. Include 4 men, including your husband, 5 men. Now, when you go there and you say, Bema bit me fear, police will say, give us a name, because when we checked that house, there are 5 men living there. But they all say, Bema bit fear or boom. Police cannot arrest anybody because you have not actually given a name of who is threatening your life or who is beating you up. Now, some relationship with mom, they be a Bema and a bow. Now, or maybe be a patao. Oh, sorry for what happened the last time. No more ice cream. Sorry for what happened the last time. No, I told you were $20,000, not the amount. Sorry for what happened the last time. The day you go to police station to tell the policeman, say, Mr. Taylor has beaten me, no, would you say, Mama, no matter just how ban on the brisika? And I said, it is right. Because time and I give to Nina compensate and I say, oh, new crickets in Albertano. That means, she was taking those things. Sanyamana no original. Now orgy because they need break idea. But now on your ready so be reported. Now so who can say Serwaa Bronii'S is saying this now? Neni bradia. Then it means it's help us say about more moto was siana mo kasa asem sisian yen mo kasa no. Serwaa Bronii'S, when is the right time for Serwaa Bronii'S to come out? Because Obani Bemati, na so oninya confusion, na de bia Bema no compensate no. Na so one day Obani decided say Obe catch police say Bema no bona. It does not make the woman obia or greedy. Into Uber catch so into why ice cream now other than the call reported. The act is wrong. It does not matter how many times you are compensated a woman. It is the act we are talking about. Act and then say Nana Adodanko Ekufuado ede eye national security amama be twitu obaso. It does not matter how many times Ekufuado went back and forth with her, tried to compensate her. We are looking at the crime. That is what we are looking at. Crime is what we are looking at. It is not about when she was compensated or not. How much she was compensated or not, whether it got to her or not. The issue is a crime has been committed. That is why even in just normal girlfriend, boyfriend issue, oh, dano on sabo oba. Yan can't just say, oh, worry, illegal. It is the act. Was the act legal? Act na Ekufuado act by using the national security. Ediko after a Canadian and a Ghanaian, Ekufuado has committed a crime. Into more multi TV, so can say, Madame Rebecca Ekufuado, you are the first wife. If Rebecca Ekufuado understands the marriage she's in, now says she's going to be honest. The day this woman came out to talk about Oni Ekufuado affair, no, Rebecca Ekufuado knows which button to press. She was supposed to ask for a divorce. But because Rebecca Ekufuado does not give a heck about Mo Ejimi Fona, Mo defending no. Rebecca Ekufuado herself knows that is what Ekufuado has been doing. Because Emrana ebo awariano buying between Rebecca and Ekufuado no say obi ekofonicate and ase okokomete adultery. Rebecca has the right to activate a divorce. But Rebecca did not activate divorce. Ever since there, Rebecca Ekufuado has not activated divorce into the UK. And I will defend Rebecca. You are number one. What makes Rebecca number one? Rebecca does not care. Rebecca knows her husband is basically a prostitute. Rebecca does not care because it is not a marriage that she's thinking about. Rebecca is a political wife. Rebecca doesn't have a kid with Ekufuado. And you sitting there and saying, we sympathize with Rebecca. Serwaa Bronii'S is bad. Serwaa Bronii'S was sitting somewhere and Ekufuado came to her. Whether Ekufuado compensated Serwaa Bronii'S 100 million times, Ekufuado committed a crime. And on the land in Ghana, the constitution says it clearly. You cannot use the national security to go after a citizen. You cannot use the security to intimidate a citizen. So let's look at the legal part of this. The moral part is left for you people to do. Because religion bo ha you ware 5. Religion bo ha obetuma ware no atwempena. Obana no twempena onyema obetuma ware no. So the moral part of it does not make nobody cares about the moral part. Whether you feel good or you feel bad for Rebecca, I don't care. Whether you are a woman, you are a mother, and you think said the after Rebecca no, and you think Serwaa Bronii'S, I don't care. What I care about is where we are now. Emrana Bogana Hobano did the Ekufuado commit a crime. Why are you not ladies forcing right now say Rebecca divorce Ekufuado? The moment I'm going to make one country, Rebecca say Ekufuado has committed some kind of contractual breach in the marriage, you know. I was expecting you women, because I have this feeling say, You people, you are slaves to your husbands. You are being harassed. Because if you are not being harassed, all that you will say is that Rebecca, activate the divorce button. Because the Akufo, you know, clear. The girl said the room Rebecca dano, a one or die. It is all your bar, also your bar time, or ma, or your bar waware. Nasa when you be a sebi ukrubu or dema on person can come catch Rebecca Seja, Akufo. So I'm expecting you, these ladies. I'm motiti UK now because and yeah, yes, Serwaa Bronii'S, I am mistake, and you support to me say one catch Rebecca so on Akufo. Rebecca because mo yam kwasia for. You know why? Because Rebecca no, on baby or she's fine. Because Rebecca, she does not care about Akufo. Because Rebecca, countless occasions, she has seen Akufo do this. Now, where? For any woman to say, Rebecca is the first wife has to take the right decision. In time, me expect this and come the campaign, people say, Rebecca divorce Akufo. But Abia, as we speak, most of my warrior mutimuno, embema ni brimu to senkoko. Ya boom se mwa. Because you see that say, oh, ya boom kure nyashi. But the issue is, if Rebecca wants to activate divorce or the right to activate the divorce, what we are looking at, it was sa issue when they say, Serwaa Bronii'S and her friend, they were threatened. Serwaa Bronii'S and an Adamfono, Akufo at the national security, a threatened on my life. Akufo at the national security, a try so odibe ku obi, and no ena yeshe. It is also a Ghana ni sebio asemba na obekemi na enye busua. Meti se obi kreka se Kevin Taylor crowd busa and say who is Wagus? Na Wagus mebusu ni no. If I am interviewing a guest on my show, na so about dimbi, na se minim nipa no ana mi share nipa da. I might have done a story on the person. I need the person sitting there to clarify who is Wagus. But this is a situation, you see somebody sitting somewhere saying, Kevin Taylor does not even know Wagus. You know Wagus. I don't care about Wagus. I am looking at the story in front of me. When I deal with your Bushasem, this matter is a national issue. It is not a family issue. So we want you people to separate morality from legality. The legal aspect is what we are looking at. The consequences no way. Anka muya maya musemudia muya ma. Anamuya Ghana for mo pesa embrano eko jojona. Kamubaka say ye. Tiwa Adedankwa is also a woman. Why is Tiwa Adedankwa quiet? Moya man and kiyembuli mo dema. Me assure say majority of you people are going through the same thing. You cannot say it. You want to put your pressure on Serwaa because Serwaa has come out countless occasions. Now on the show, this is what Serwaa said. The trauma she went through. She said it. From your Facebook live, and I saw incident in CA. In fact, I think majority of the people watching us, they know about that incident. So-called national security force came to attack you and your partner. The
trauma they've put me through is why I'm here. And see, my brother said, menenko fie na mse Debbie. And I say, man go see me, yes, sister, when I'm see Debbie. So and so person, I rent a car, mammy. On the woman you should say, into a cane. And what's our young boy now? So then an aquamia on an hour driver. Karma will one day catch you. For now, let me just leave you like that. Here's somebody. When I tell you, it will not go out. It will never go out. Where I may discuss it because when him I catch and say one day I will be discussing how he put my life in danger and the danger of another person. But and somebody or no, and in the national security for him say minim. I almost suspect say beba bontin one day in tea. Nama or more worried no. I will never discuss it and I never will. Because here, maybe I'm just talking about the experience he put me through leading to my PTSD.
Protect your credibility. Now, Mobiati, I say you are not doing this for money, but there are people who know about all this and all that happened. I'm just going to allow you to do that part if you're comfortable.
Sure. Before I do that, maybe I send a little something small about what PTSD is.